One of the most important training that you're doing when you're striking a weapon is what we call angle 1 and angle 2. When you're striking with the sticks, it's what we call the perfect diagonal strike. You want to make sure you have the diagonal strike perfectly, because that is one of your safest strike. That diagonal strike will bisect any horizontal strike, any diagonal, any vertical. So when you strike, make sure it starts from the shoulder and more on a cutting motion, a complete diagonal all the way down and back. So one of the key things that I do when I train, I always form a triangle to determine my footwork. There's another line over there. I put my front leg there, so that way I am in the center of this triangle. So when I strike, I'm already aiming in the corner on a diagonal movement and back, diagonal movement or back. If I need to go over, see, my stick, when I strike, it has to be that line that forms that triangle. And when the triangle that you're creating here, it's meet at the end, that's what we refer to as a close top. A close top hit, the tip of the triangle hit the bridge of the nose. You aim at the bridge of the nose, come back, aim at the bridge of the nose. This is what we call a close top strike, diagonal strike. Now, if I want to hit on the outside, I hit this way. I angle it out more. I angle it out. Now the hit is more like a V. It's V and V here. Now that's what we call an open top strike. Close top strike, open top strike. Can I borrow your stick, sir? All right, so close stop is like this. So when I strike, my strike will meet in the center, which is the bridge of the nose. When I strike this way, I copy this angle 1, it makes it wide. And then I copy the other side. So now my strike is what we call an open strike. So make sure you're aware that when you're striking, know whether you're doing a close top strike or an open strike or open top. Okay, so that's the key. Either way, they're both going to be diagonal, and that's the key. Angle 1 and angle 2 is your diagonal strike. Put your stick, if you have 2 sticks, put your stick across, aim at that corner. That's 1, angle 1. Again, hands goes back to your bicep. Angle 2, again, chamber, and then the hand goes forward. Angle 1, back, angle 2. Again, your goal is to get to your 10,000 repetition. Now, key 1, do not move yet, just to get used to that. Okay, ready? Put your triangle in the front. So angle 1, start from the shoulder. Ready? 1, chamber, make sure your hand's on your bicep. Angle 2, strike, and chamber back again. Always put it on your shoulder. Ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, angle 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 1, 2. Say it. Angle 1, 2. Keep going.
1, 2.
You notice our hand is still the same. 1, 2,
Angle 1,
1, 2,
Angle 1,
1,
2,
2,
Angle 1,
1, 2,
Angle 1,
1,
2, Angle
1, 2,
Angle
1, 2, and back. You notice that my hand still comes back to where it goes. Or you can go here, and it's okay to just go straight on the second one. You can skip reaching for your weapon. 2 and back. So it's 1, 2 and back. 1, 2 and back. The key is when you strike forward, you have to have something ready to counter. Strike 2, you have to have something ready. Every time my stick or my weapon chamber, there's something else going to the front. This is why our mechanics with the hand is this way. And if you can get to here, that doesn't mean I'm not getting to my secondary. My secondary just happened to be right here. So 1, look how easy it is for me to get to my secondary and back. Or my secondary could be right there. So when I strike here, I'm reaching. All right. So placement of your hand can be anywhere where you would put your secondary weapon. That is the tip that I can give you guys on learning how to strike with the angle 1. And the more you strike with that, the more you strike with the blade, reverse, just knife hand, chop, it's the same exact thing. So get as many repetitions as you can. Disguise the repetition so you never get bored with it.